And we are live. And we are live, we are live, we are live, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live today. You can see I'm trying to see what is happening. And then I am looking. And then I want to see. I don't know if you are there watching me live. Let me know about my sound because I'm struggling with the sound today. Not even from today, since last week. I don't know what is happening to my sound. So I've been struggling with the sound since since last week. So in case you are watching me live, let me know. Put in the comment section if the sound is okay. And also I want to share to my phone so that I can be able to hear the sound. I want to see the sound, whether the sound is okay. I want to check it. So if you are watching me, kindly put in the comment section and let me know whether the sound is okay. Okay. Thank you. Let me share to my phone so I can see whether my sound is very okay. I don't want to put it to where I am recording from so that I will not be having echo on the underground. Okay, let me know. Let me know if you are watching me live. Let me know, and if you are watching the replay from the beginning, also let me know whether my sound is okay or not. I want to check because today is going to be different. We are talking about understanding the different type of panel. Okay, I think it's okay from what I am hearing in my ear is very okay. Okay. Let me know the sound is okay. And don't forget that tonight we are going still coming live because I'm still going to start teaching people on how the code of this code de la rue. It's I'm going to start teaching people little by little, but it will be in English. If you are the type that lives in France or you live in any country where they are speaking English, and they are speaking French and you are struggling to pass the code de la rue, I tell you that me, your girl, I am here is to break it down step by step for us to be able to understand. Good morning. Yes, I am happy I have somebody online. Is the sound okay? Let me know in the comment section if the sound is okay. Let me know in the comment section if the sound is okay. Good morning, good morning. And let me know where you are joining me from. Don't forget, I will soon be back this evening of live because I want to start teaching little by little for people to be able to understand. So let me know in the comment section if the sound is okay. Let me know in the comment section. I will really appreciate to know that if the sound is okay before we jump into what we want to do today. Okay, if you see me looking aside, that shows that I am looking at the other monitor that I have with me. So I'm looking at it so that I can be able to put whatever I need to put on the screen very well for us. And then, without talking too much, I think we need to jump right into what we are here to talk about today. Today, I'm going to talk about, I want to do this series all about the panel that they call it panel, but panel in English. That is what we are going to talk about this afternoon. I just said let me quickly use this one so that I can be able to know whether the sound is going to be okay. I don't want any fuck up at night, but I pray what we cannot decide of for internet. So without further notice, let's jump right into the today's today's discussion. And I see you. You see me soon. Now I'm coming back again. So right here, I am here on the screen again. I am here on the screen again. And then we are going to talk about the danger sign. We are going to talk about the danger sign. That is the panel, the triangle panel. That is what we are going to first of all discuss this afternoon. And then before you know it, we'll finish it. And you know what is the meaning of danger sign now? The danger, when you see this triangle panel, you know it is a danger. And you should know that all danger signs, they are in triangle. They are in triangle as you see it on the screen. They are in triangle and the signs are all in shape. And what is the purpose of this triangle? Is to draw our attention to the place where we must be extra vigilant because of there is the presence of an obstacle there. That is the purpose of this triangle. And then what else? We are going to talk about all these triangle. When we are talking about triangle, they can be placed in the city, which is if it is placed in the city, no, it will be like 150 meter before the panel. You will see it, it will be 150 meter before the panel. Then if it is placed in the outside city, they call it urban area, that is all agglomeration. They are located at between 0 and 50. It is very close. And but attention, with the exception of this second panel that you are seeing here, which is this panel here under, you can see it. Let me remove this so that I can be able to see this panel that I am talking about. You see this panel, with the exception of this panel is placed at where it was implanted. That is where this panel is always reported, and it takes effect immediately. That panel takes effect immediately. Then we'll talk about the next panel, which is the danger. That this panel is a danger also, but in this case, this panel is not, they did not specify what type of danger is it. That is when you will see that like exclamation mark in front of it. The danger is not specified. It can be anything. Can be anything. And then, for example, maybe where they are working, you can see this panel that have a yellow triangle, that have a yellow background. Maybe it's where they are working, people are working from, where they are working. Then you will see it. That shows that they will have placed this one before. Then anything, they can draw anything on it, anything on this type of panel. It is not specified. And that will take us to the next one, that is virage à droite. What is the meaning of this virage? On this one, you see this panel, it means you must turn to your right. Compulsory, there is a compulsory virage that the line is very curved, then that is called virage à droite. But in France, this road signified a right turn. That is what it signifies. And it takes form of a white. You can see is a triangle, red bordered, but the background is white. The background of this panel is always white. Why is it? Why would they show us this panel? They show us this panel so that we'll be able to announce that in your front, oh, as I said, in the city is 0 to 50 kilometer that they will place it. And the outside city, it will be between 150 kilometer. So they will, so that they may be able to tell us that as you are going, there's going to be a virage. So we have to be extra vigilant when we are turning to our right. Okay. And when we are turning at that virage, the next panel that we're going to talk about is virage à gauche. That is turn, there is a turn at your left. That is a corner at your left. This is a corner. What does this imply? That it's implanted where the turn is not visible. You could not be able to see the turn. That's why they have to put it there for us to be able to know that this panel is very, very important for us to see that they are available for us. Okay. And the next panel that we are going to talk about is this other panel that they call it succession of turns. But one thing I want you to put into our head is that the first of which is on the right. First of all, think about this place on the right. It's very, very important to think about this right side, because sometimes in the Coco de la Rue, the question that they are going to ask us, they might ask us that which place is it, on the right or on the left. It is this edge that you should look, the one that has the right, that you should take note of first. Okay, it is very important that you take note of that right side. And what does this panel announce? It announces that a series of turns of which is on the right. The first one is always on the right. Okay, the first one is always on the first one is always on the right. Good morning, good morning. Can you let me know where you are joining me from? And then if you have any question, do not forget to put it on the comment section, so that whenever I finish, I can be able to answer us. And then if there is anything that you want me to talk about, don't forget to put it down for me. Okay, so we'll go to our next, and our next panel. Our next panel, in French they call it panneau. Okay, they call it panneau, and then we that we are speaking English is panel. So that is it. Then the next one is going to be succession of turn, which the first is on the left, which the first is on the left. I want to bring out my cursor so that I can be able to be pointing to it. Which the first one is on the left. Don't worry, I am Sam Life. I know it's not easy to bring it out. So which the first one is on the left for us to see. Okay, so we continue on this, you know. So let's go on. The next panel that we are going to see is this panel that is narrowed roadway. That's the next panel that we are going to see, and it is called chaussée rétrécée. Chaussée rétrécée. That is, it is a narrow road, and they are implanted. That is, it shows that the two sides are both narrow. That is what it means. And when the layout of these premises does not make it possible to distinguish which, and then as you are seeing this panel, it shows that you won't be able to know whether it is right that is narrow or the left. So as you are driving, you have to drive with prudency. When you are driving, you drive it with prudency. You take your time so that there might be another vehicle coming on your way, and the two both are road, they are narrow. Take us to our next one, which is narrow road by the right. This one is by the right. It is called chaussée rétrécée à la droite, by the right. This one is specified. They told us that this road is narrowed by our right. Okay, but note that this panel, it might be maybe on the road. No, most of the time it's a two-way lane that they will have this panel, and sometimes it might announce that one of the lane, especially the narrowed road, is removed. That is, they remove, maybe they are walking, maybe there is deformation in that road and they are working on it. One of it, that is why you will see this type of panel. And another panel that we are going to talk about is road narrow from the left side. You see, this one is from the left side. That is chaussée rétrécée par la gauche. Okay, it's par la gauche. Just know how they draw that panel. That is where the panel is being rétrécée from. If my volume is okay, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so when placed on the road with more than two lanes, okay, it is announced that there was a removal of one lane for us. Okay, so we go to the next one, which is sleepy, particularly sleepy road. That's what I call it. They call it chaussée particulièrement glissant. That means that this panel is telling us that we should be careful as we are driving, that there is maybe on the road there is the road is glitzy, maybe there is ice on the road, or it's raining, or there is a shoot the net, all those things. So they will have to put this panel for us to be able to understand that on the road, on this road though, there is a road that is rétrécée. So we should need to be able to know that there is road rétrécée. And then don't forget to subscribe, share this, and put your comments down in the section so that I can know if there is anything. If there is anything that you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section below. Okay. And in this case, we continue. I'll go to the next panel, which is they call it cassé udon, or cassé udon. That means cassé or donkey back. Most especially in English, it's called donkey back. Okay, it's like when you see a donkey, donkey has this hunch at his back. That's why they represent this type of panel as a donkey. It announced that there is difficulty on the road. Okay, that maybe the road is deformed, so we have to drive with attention by reducing our speed, by going slowly. So we have to follow it because it's a danger. If you run into it immediately, that means you are going to have a problem. So that is why they said it is called donkey back. That's why they represent it as a donkey back. So we go to the next panel, which is this one. Also is almost the same thing, that donkey back slower type. This one, that is play, they will tell you that that normally it's followed by 30 km/h. They will tell you before you climb or you monte. That is in French. Sorry, it's followed by that. You have to, your speed limit must be 30 km on this speed bump. Yeah, They call it speed bump. Yeah, it's speed bump. So beyond this, you are going to, if you drive more than 30 kilometers on this donkey park lower, which is this speed bump, you are risking your shock absorber. So they call it ralentisseur de type, the don do the dan. That's what they call it in French. And one thing I want us to know that even if you are not speaking this French, don't be scared to go and write your Code de la Rue. It is so simple once you know the exact way that you're supposed to study it. Okay? So go to the next one, which is dangerous descent. That is, as you are going down, this is very dangerous. So that is the meaning of this descent dangerous. That is in French word. They said danger descent. This sign has the value of a slopey in percentage. For example, that is 10%. It might be another percentage in another. Mostly, I think it's 10%. And it is established that the slope is normally at 10% on the road, okay, and 4% at the highway. That shows that this panel is normally, maybe if we are driving on the highway and the highway is slopey, it will be at 4%. Oh yeah, if you are driving on normal road, it's going to be at 10%, as we are seeing in this diagram. For example, what does this mean? It means that at 10%, the road is slopey. That means at every 100 meters that you travel on the horizontal, you have a 10% descent vertically. That means the road is always going down, 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 down. So that is what this is talking about. That is what it's trying to explain to us, that as we are on this as we are going, is we are going to be on 10%. 100 meters you go down 10, 100 meters you go down 10, 100 meters you go down 10, 100 meters you go down 10. Okay, that is what it's trying to tell us. 100 meters you go down 10, 100 meters you go down 10, 100 meters you go down 10. So that is what that is talking about. So you should try to know that as they are talking about 100 meters, they are talking about going down at 10 meter vertical, 10 meter vertical, that we are going down little by little. So we continue to the next one that says, I mean, I want to change this position of this thing here. Okay, so we continue on our teaching. It's step by step, so let me continue teaching it. So we'll go to the next panel, which is the shoot. They call it shoot the niche. That is the risk of falling of stones and of the presence of falling. That is, in this with this panel that you will see, don't forget that all these triangle panel that you are seeing, they are in the city, is between 0 to 50 kilometers, and then in the city is between 0 and 150 kilometers, and outside city is between 0 and 50 kilometers. So don't forget, and know that anytime you see this type of panel, which this shoot the edge, they call it shoot the edge. Anytime you see it, that is, you are risking that as you are traveling on this road, the road is falling down. There is maybe breeze or wind. There is going to be, when there is ice, maybe the road will be, there will be all these stones will be falling on the road, that you are driving, you should drive. Why are they giving this? But we should drive with prudence. We should use our speed, even if the speed is limited at 80 kilometers, and you are seeing this panel, you should try and adapt your speed to this panel. Yeah. And the next one we are talking about is going to be holding of a bridge. This one is like a bridge, and there is a water in that place. And this means that it is where maybe they are loading ships, or there is boats loading or loading, or where they are repairing the ships. That shows that there is water there. And there is water there. You that you are driving on that bridge, you should be very careful, okay, so that you will not fall inside the water. What you are saying, this type of panel, and that will take us to This one that shows that movable bridge, movable as well. That shows that maybe on that water, the bridge can open at any point in time. So you have to be very careful. Note that if this barrel, this panel is there, sometimes they will complement it with a flashing red light. Why would they complement it with a flashing red light? So that when there is maybe the bridge need to open, you that you are driving, you have to stop at that flashing red light. That's why there is flashing that flashing red light, to take it into consideration. And go to which is announcement of a traffic light. This that is red, yellow. Anytime you see it, most especially this panel is used where they're walking. Maybe there is a walk, people that walk on the road, and the traffic light is not, you cannot use this traffic light, the one controlling the light. That is why they will put this type of there for you to reduce your speed, and so that you will not be caught aware that there is no light here. They will put this one before you get traffic light. But sometimes maybe the flashing, sometimes maybe the flashing is a flashing light that they will put, and most especially when they put that flashing light, so that they are going to put time under it for us to be able to see. So they are going to put timer under it for us to be able to see the limit all about. Another final we are going to see lit wind. In French, it's called marche arrière. That is what they call it. You always see this panel, and it announced that a particular area is exposed to wind. We see it where there is wind everywhere. That's where you see this type of panel. You will see everywhere. You know that talking about this type of panel that is there. And the letter can blow maybe to the left, to the right, can blow anywhere. So you have to be most especially in the question of Kelaru. When they put this type of panel, they might put the one that will go down, or this time, maybe it's go down. So because this panel is indicating the direction. If it is to the left, as this that you are seeing, it shows that it is in the, and it is in the right, like this one that you are seeing, it shows that the wind is at our right side. Now you will see this. And another time I can see that maybe it is down. It is down. It means that there is no wind. No wind is blowing. Is that is zero. Wind is at zero, and sleep will fall down. And as soon as the wind contact like this, up to the left or to the right, so it's the wind that controls the type of panel that we are seeing. But why it does not have triangle? It shows that's why they put it down. It's that it's still a danger. So that we not move away from the. That's why we have it. And then we go to the next one. This one you should take into the consideration. Okay, this type of that has one that two road. This is that anytime you see this panel, what on your mind? Take away the thing that you see it, 150 meter or even 200 meter. Take it away from your mind. You should know that anytime you see this panel on the road, it takes effect immediately. Do you know? Do you understand? It makes effect immediately. This panel takes effect immediately. It doesn't slow down. It takes effect immediately. Okay, it takes effect immediately. So you should know about this panel. It's immediate. And the next one that we have to see is this place. This of panel is place where children always the place where you can see children. That is where you see this triangle panel with maybe a senior brother or the junior sister. You will always see where one place you can see it, maybe it's not from school where the children used to go to. You see it there. And that place is playing ground where children go and play, or where the summer camp. See this panel there. So take note that it is always place where children are. Put that one at the back of our mind. And this is showing us that pedestrians across. Who are the pedestrians? It is we that are using leg to cross the road. That is where you will see this type of panel. And sometimes you will see that it's blinking red. Maybe your own light you are driving, your own light has turned to green for you to go. But if this sign is still blinking, it's telling you that you should be careful on the road, because sign is telling you that pedestrian with the people peloton, as a French will say. So it's still on the road crossing. And pedestrian crossing will dematerialize by using the white, the black that you are seeing, the floor of the main road of the road, and the black, and they will not put the white stripe to differentiate it so that you can what it does slow down. And if there is any engaged pedestrian, maybe there is somebody walking at you, or sometimes it might be like sometimes the person is looking at you and you may move. It's your own duty as a driver to give way. If you don't give way, it's a penalty. If you don't the pedestrian that is crossing, it's a penalty for us. We continue to do this. Is cross of a domestic animal. Anytime you see this type of animal, it's an animal, it's mostly always on the highway or route access from when you see this type of, so it's and that they are domestic animals that occupy this roadway. So you should drive it with prudence and driving. That's when you see this panel. And this is also domestic, motor. It shows that there's an animal also. It's almost the same thing with the first one, but just change the animal that drives the panel. That we should be careful. It's the same thing. You should be careful as you're driving. There might be animal across the road. Okay. So that's what this represents. And we go to this one and say, this one, anytime you see someone with guns, this one are wild animal, they are not domestic. The first one, they are domestic, but this one is white animal. So when you see this animal, they are white animal, it's very present. When they saw that on the road, okay, wild animal. We go on to the next one, and Go to question. Don't forget to put it on the comment section and let me know where you're joining me from. I want to know if you're doing well or I'm not doing well. I will never know if I'm doing well if nobody is commenting, nobody is like, nobody is sharing. I will not know. And before we continue, back to the screen. Let's get back to the screen and let's talk. Let's just chat some. And you that if you are not commenting, if you are not saying anything, I would never know if I am doing well or I am doing what I'm supposed to do, teaching it. If there is anything you want me to adjust, it is you guys that I am putting out this video for that can help me to improve on my content. To improve, I really want to see people speaking English, passing their code de la rue without any stress, without them thinking that it's not possible for them to pass it. I want to see people that we are passing this code de la rue with ease. Okay, ease. I want to see us passing this. So go continue our teaching. So continue. I've talked this. This one is about crossing of us men on the road. So when you see, you be careful that there might be people that are riding us that might cross the road. So anytime you see, very careful when we are seeing then see them that are going, they won't pass, and let's wait for them. Let's allow them to pass. Okay? Let's allow them to pass before we hit the road. This panel is telling you that you are not priority. Anything that they drew in that is not priority. You are the one that have to give way for those people. That's why they put it as a danger. Give way. Because next one, which is how for cyclists. You are seeing people that this one shows that be careful. There will be cyclists either on your right or on your left side. They will be coming from your right or on your left. So you see that you are driving, that you have to be very, very attentive with them. You have to be very attentive with them. And you go to the next one, talking about the which talk about crossing on airplane. Some people that are living close to the airport. That you see this, you might be hearing the voice, the noise of airplane flying. So it will not surprise you that you are. I'm living here, and the noise you have seen this one. So you are on the road where there is much of plane. So you have been there, you see this, and you have to be very careful. And praise the Lord. So this one that you see that this is a tram. Okay, you see this type of tram, you feel that you want, but even the pedestrian are not priority. When you see this, them that are priority. So they are that sometimes they are accompanied with a flashing red light. Sometimes they are accompanied with a flashing red light. And so let me come back and then we can talk a little bit before we continue. Before we continue, if there is anything you want me to talk about, as I have said, if there is anything you want me to talk about, do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section. It is you guys that can give what you to talk about, and make sure that there is the same thing all doing change. Whether video, whether new video, they don't change. They remain same. They don't change. They remain same. So it's new video, they remain the same, and then we can continue. They always remain the same. Don't change. They will check more of the video that I have this. Have this one. It does not change. Now let's talk about the level crossing. To talk about the crossing, let's talk about the level crossing. There's a different signs that we can see. We are talking about the level crossing right now. So let me bring out the level crossing so that we can talk about it. I don't know. The network is fumble. Doesn't want me to continue showing us what I'm showing us. Doesn't want me to continue. I cannot continue it. Maybe next time I'll come back and it will not be today again. And as we have spent at least almost 30 minutes in this video, I will come back, then we can continue from there. And the network is very, very bad. I don't know why. My network is very, very bad. I want to try and then bring up another one, and then yes. I want to come back. I want to see if I can then bring up back another video again and bring the screen up. It's excellent, but it's not okay. I have done all I could do. I don't know. I'm back, but it's not really actually working for me very well. I'm not hearing anything again. Ah, okay. I think we are back. Network is just giving me. All I could do. Don't know. Back, but the network is very, very bad. Let's continue. Very well. I don't know. Hearing anything again. Ah, okay. I think we are back. Network is just giving me. Backward. Network is very, very bad. Let's continue. The network. My network, oh, the network is very bad. So I will stop the streaming because of the network.